Welcome back to our course on Deriv MT5. In this lesson, we will dive into the various objects available on the Deriv MT5 platform and how they can enhance your technical analysis and trading strategies. Please note that all explanations and examples provided are based on the Deriv MT5 desktop terminal. Some features and illustrations may not be available on the web terminal and mobile application. Objects in Deriv MT5 are graphical tools that you can place on your charts to mark key price levels, identify trends, and annotate important information. They help traders visually interpret market data and plan their trades with greater accuracy. Tasks like drawing channels, defining cycles, and marking support and resistance levels can be handled using analytical objects. Deriv MT5 offers 46 different tools, including geometric shapes, channels, Gann, Fibonacci, and Elliott tools. Unlike technical indicators, these graphical objects are added manually to the charts. To access these, simply head over to Insert and hover over to Objects. Let's focus on the most widely used ones to help you get started. Lines are crucial for chart analysis. Under lines, we have horizontal lines, which are used to mark key price levels such as support and resistance, helping traders identify where the price might reverse or consolidate. These lines are fundamental for setting up your analysis and understanding key areas on a chart. Next, vertical lines come into play placed at a specific time intervals to help analyze price movements in relation to significant dates or events. These lines are essential for timing your trades and comparing signals with price changes over time. To further strengthen your analysis, trend lines connect significant price points like highs and lows to illustrate the direction and strength of a market trend. Trend lines are a go-to tool for determining whether a trend is continuing or reversing, offering a clear visual of price movements over time. Moving on to channels, which are vital for visualizing price trends and volatility. Equidistant channels consist of two parallel trend lines outlining the upper and lower bounds of price movements. These tools makes it easier to identify symmetrical trends and analyze price behavior within a defined range, helping you spot potential breakout or reversal points. Another key channel tool is Andrews Pitchfork, which uses three parallel lines drawn from a significant high or low point. The central line highlights the main trend, while the other two lines help identify potential support and resistance levels. This is particularly useful for predicting future price movements and assessing the overall market trend. Over to Gann tools. They provide unique insights into market behavior. The Gann line is a 45-degree trend line that represents a balance between price changes and time. It helps traders understand whether the market is bullish or bearish based on the position of the price relative to the line. A price above an ascending Gann line indicates a bullish trend, while a price below a descending Gann line signals a bearish trend. For a deeper analysis, the Gann fan comes into play as it creates multiple trend lines radiating from a single point at specific angles. The 1x1 45-degree line is key for assessing the strength of the trend and potential reversals. Lines above or below this key line provide additional support and resistance levels, helping traders make informed decisions. Next, the Fibonacci tools. They are essential for predicting market changes. Fibonacci retracement tool involves drawing horizontal lines at key Fibonacci levels within a price move to find potential reversal points. These levels help traders identify where the price might pull back before continuing the original direction. On the other hand, Fibonacci channel uses parallel lines based on Fibonacci ratios to analyze trend direction and identify potential support and resistance levels. By observing the price interaction with these lines, traders can anticipate potential reversals or trend continuations. Now, the Elliott Waves tools. They are used to understand market cycles and predict future movements. Impulse waves are strong directional moves consisting of 5 waves that follow the main trend. They show the dominant market direction and help traders align with the trend. Corrective waves, on the other hand, occur against the main trend and are typically composed of 3 waves. They indicate market pauses or pullbacks and help traders anticipate potential reversals or consolidation phases. Lastly, shapes, arrows, and graphical objects. They assist in enhancing chart analysis by adding visual markers and annotations. Shapes like rectangles and triangles are used to highlight specific areas or patterns on the chart, making it easier to spot trends or support resistance zones. Arrows indicate significant points and directions of price movement, helping traders quickly understand market trends. Graphical objects, such as text labels and buttons, provide additional context and customization, improving the clarity and effectiveness of chart analysis. Simple objects like horizontal and vertical lines are added with just one click. To do so, just select the object, click on the chart, and it will be instantly placed. However, more complex objects such as channels, Gann, and Fibonacci tools require multiple control points as they follow the trend. To add these, simply click on the chart to set the starting point, then hold down the mouse button to determine the direction and place the second point. Once an object is created on the chart, it can be easily moved and modified to suit your analysis. To do this, simply click on the object to select it. When selected, square markers or frames will appear around the object, indicating that it's active. These markers are your control points. Use them to move the object or adjust its drawing parameters. For example, if you want to change the location of a Fibonacci retracement, click on its central marker with the left mouse button and drag it to your desired position. If you want to modify its range, you can grab any of the extreme markers and adjust the object's parameters accordingly. The central point usually serves as the primary moving point for most objects. If you need to remove an object, you can do so by selecting the object on the chart, right-clicking and choosing Delete, or simply pressing the backspace key on your keyboard. If you accidentally delete an object, don't worry, you can easily restore it. To undo a deletion, right-click on the chart and select Undo Delete, or press Ctrl-Z. If you have multiple objects on the chart and want to remove them all at once, right-click on any object and choose Delete All Selected, or use the Delete button on your keyboard. You can also customize the appearance of analytical objects on DerivMT5. To do this, right-click on the selected object, head over to Properties, and a new tab opens with 4 main sections: Common, Levels, Parameters, and Visualization. In the Common tab, you can adjust basic settings like line color, width, and style. You can also rename the object for easy identification and add a description that can be displayed on the chart. The Levels tab is specific to objects like Fibonacci tools and Andrews Pitchfork. Here, you can add, modify, or remove levels based on your trading strategy. You can also adjust the style, color, and width of these levels to improve your chart clarity. The Parameters tab allows you to fine-tune the object's position and appearance. You can set coordinates, adjust the angle or scale, and provide additional control for precise object placement and customization. In the Visualization tab, you decide on which timeframes the object should be displayed. You can choose specific timeframes or apply the settings across all timeframes to maintain a consistent analysis. These options give you full control over how objects appear and behave on your charts, enhancing your technical analysis. By focusing on these key tools, you can build a solid foundation for your chart analysis. For a deeper dive into other tools and features, consider trying out the Deriv MT5 demo. In our next lesson, we will dive into indicators on Deriv MT5, where you will learn how to apply technical indicators for more precise market analysis.